What just happened to the August 2025 Visa Bulletin? If you're in the US waiting for your green card interview or tracking priority dates, this is the update you cannot afford to miss. Major retrogressions, limited movement, and a clear signal. The fiscal year is closing in, and it's impacting thousands of applicants across multiple categories. Welcome back to TriPoint Report, your trusted source for visa bulletins, U.S. immigration trends, and smart filing strategies. Let's break it all down and talk about what you should be doing right now. Understanding retrogression in EB2. The headline news this month is EB2 Retrogression for all countries excluding India and China, which remain stable. The EB2 category moved backward by 1.4 months to September 1, 2023. That means if your priority date was nearing completion, your interview or adjustment of status could now be delayed. But why is this happening? Retrogression occurs when demand exceeds supply. The Department of State slows visa processing to prevent exceeding annual quotas. It's a standard end-of-fiscal-year adjustment, but it can catch applicants off guard. And that's why staying informed is critical. Final action dates versus dates for filing. USCIS announced that it will continue using final action dates for employment-based categories this month. That means eligibility for adjustment of status will be based on whether your priority date is current in the final action chart, not the dates for filing chart. For family-sponsored categories, the dates for filing chart is still in use. Always double-check which chart applies to your case. This small detail can mean months of difference in your filing timeline. EB3. Steady gains, slow climb. Now let's look at the EB3 category. There's a bit of good news here. India EB3 moved forward by 1 month to May 22, 2013. Worldwide and Mexico remain unchanged at April 1, 2023. China, stuck at December 1, 2020. This slow but positive movement indicates some breathing room in EB3, and we expect modest progress through October, especially for professionals and skilled workers. EB5, the underrated opportunity. If there's one category that stood out this month, it's EB5. India advanced by 6.5 months to November 15, 2018. China surged ahead 22 months to December 8, 2015. That's right, nearly 2 years of progress in a single month for Chinese EB5 applicants. If you've been considering the investor route, this could be the optimal time to move forward. Family-sponsored categories, minor changes. In family-based categories, movement was modest. F4, siblings of U.S. citizens India moved forward by 3.8 months. F2A, spouses and children of green card holders advanced 1 month to April 1, 2025 for all countries. Other categories like F1, F2B, and F3 remained largely unchanged. The overall message? Progress, yes, but slow and cautious as the government conserves visa numbers toward the fiscal year's end. What you should be doing right now? Here's where it gets real. If your case is at the NFC, National Visa Center, get documentarily qualified immediately. Upload missing civil documents. Pay fees. Respond quickly to any requests. You don't control the Visa Bulletin, but you do control your own readiness. The faster you get documentarily complete, the faster you'll move once your category is current again. If you're in the US, now is also the time to ensure you're maintaining legal status and preparing your adjustment of status package in advance, especially for F2A, EB3, and EB5 categories. Forecast for September and beyond. Looking ahead, we anticipate continued retrogression in EB2, especially as we approach the October 2025 bulletin, which resets the new visa numbers for the next fiscal year. EB3 may continue inching forward. EB5 is still the wild card to watch. Final thoughts from TriPoint Report. This is a critical time in the immigration calendar. And remember, the Visa Bulletin can shift dramatically, sometimes forward, sometimes backward, with little warning. At TriPoint Report, we break it down for you every single month, no fluff, just real updates. If you found this breakdown helpful, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a bulletin that could change your immigration journey.